Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos tries to beat 13 Sentinels. I'm at kind of a... I don't know what you want to call it. A dead end, I don't know. I'm really having a real hard time actually making progress with this battle. I'm gonna learn that, sure. I don't know about... Should I do that? Does that do anything? Are these shit? They're probably shit. They're probably shit, right? Yeah, let's try it. Everything else I've been trying to do isn't working. Yeah, okay. So, who are we gonna use? That's a good question. Let's see. I'll go over, because this is, I think, like my 5th attempt. So I'll go over what I've tried, right? I've tried gunning in there with Nenji. I think that was the first attempt. He got melted down pretty fast. I tried again with Nenji, but also nuking the healers when they appeared. Still got gunned down pretty fast. Even with Guardians and stuff like that. I tried sentries, which they get destroyed almost instantly. And another attempt I did was I put Guardian downs after I put the sentries down. And they kept the sentries alive, but they never attacked the big dude, even though they were like right next to him. Don't know why that didn't work. Nuking from a distance isn't working because the missiles don't hit. They just get destroyed in air, and I don't know how. I thought it was because they had flare torpedoes on the ground themselves, but when it's clear, like, I get one shot in from the big missile, and then I wait for all the other flare torpedoes of the enemies to go away, they still get intercepted somehow in the air. I don't know by what, though. It's just not working. Last attempt I did was, I think, another hour or so. It was just turtling pretty much for the most part. I had a bunch of repair emitters down and shield emitters down, and I was pretty much just shooting it with the basic attack because I had no EP or anything left. Anytime I try to get too close with one of these guys, they just get just destroyed. So yeah, I ended up recovering at some point too because I wanted access to like everyone. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like, yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. The most damage I did to it was the times I had with Nenji in the party. But it wasn't enough. So I'll bring him. You know what? Maybe I'll bring Taka as well. Because while I was trying some EMPs, I never went full EMP. Tomi comes because she can nuke the healers. Shinonomi's good for her shield emitter and sentries.
Leave it to me.
You're good for your repair emitter and sentries. And Guardian. I guess Goto? Yeah, okay.
I'll handle this.
Let's give it a shot. Okay. So,
Now,
Stay calm.
we want to put flare torpedoes here.
how's this?
We can.
What do I do?
Let's get him. What's the situation?
Sentry. Did your flare torpedo not go through?
This isn't so hard.
Why did that happen? I'm legit just, I'm not sure what the hell's going on with this fight.
I'll make it.
Let's turn this to focus. Lend us a hand.
What? They're like any other punks.
I don't know.
This isn't so hard.
No, that's too... Sure, you can... there's not that many. I guess we just wait. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait.
The practice round's over.
Sure, do that. Get rid of the
You're
missiles.
just small fry.
Oh no, the flare torpedo is down. Great.
Senseless. They ought to be used to fights by now. I'm right here.
Get rid of that stuff.
See ya. It's got a target.
Let's get it.
No point overthinking it.
Get rid of those.
Got him. Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur.
Yeah, that's true.
You're just small fry. I'll find it. Try again.
Disable those guys for a little bit. Get the Guardian out?
Help us.
Always think ahead. How's this?
When the healers come, I will drop a nuke on one of them.
What do I do?
This isn't so hard.
And that should clear up some of these guys.
Watch this.
If it actually goes through. Okay.
They ought to be used to fights by
They felt that.
Get out. I'll try.
Yeah, eventually we're gonna have to...
You like that? I'll make it work. You're just small fry.
Honestly, I don't know what we're gonna have to do. I don't know. I have no idea.
Deploying
Like... Yeah, I don't know.
They ought to be used to fights by now.
You know what? You come over here. We might not even have to nuke. Actually, you know what? Yeah, you come up here with Taka.
Number 10 moving out. Now then. Next one.
Please don't do that. That's another thing that I'm hating with this. Is like, every time
How's this?
I close my eyes,
I'll make it work.
but also every time, like, I'm trying to select a move,
Acting like an amateur.
it's like, yo, dog, I heard you like closing the menu. And I'm like, no, I don't like that. Stop doing that, please.
Try again. I'll try. Nope. Oh, shit.
What are you doing?
Okay,
out
that's
there?
fast.
Focus.
No point overthinking it.
That was, what happened to my Guardian? And then... whatever.
Okay. What now?
Shit, I guess come back here.
How do I
They ought to be used to
focus? Lend us a hand.
We got some missiles coming, so... Booyah. We need to get Taka out of there, too.
Here we go.
Because Taka's about to get destroyed. You know what, man?
Let's see.
Here.
They're finished.
There you go.
They're like any other punk.
You heal yourself, I guess. Even though someone's actually, like, already targeting you.
I'll take them down quick.
She needs to move up a little bit.
Number 14.
What's optimal?
Beginning movement.
How's this?
We still need to
I guess
nuke the
life
other
comes in
side,
like
right?
okay. What now? The practice round's over. I'll make it work.
Okay.
I guess life comes at you fast.
Life does come at you fast.
They got me.
Let's hope for the best here.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Stay calm. Confirmed. Is that okay?
So that's that. Nenji, where the hell are you? You know what? Doesn't matter. That's not gonna hit anyone. Attack that guy.
Yes! I beat the kaiju, thank you!
Like
Summon!
punks.
Sentinel number 10. Transmitted.
Number, what do I do?
Okay,
No, unbelievable.
I don't know what you
Acting
do,
like an
man.
amateur.
Yeah, get rid of these guys, I
You're
guess.
just small fry.
That's it?
Humanity, I'll try. Proud.
Come over here.
Shinonome
Really?
your sensible-
She was out of range on that! She was out of the glowy bits!
No point
What
overthinking.
to do?
Did I move her into the glowy bits?
14, beginning movement.
Shields up. Much obliged.
I'll take
Yeah, repair yourself, you weirdo.
What's the situation?
I'll try.
I need to
No point, I'll try.
What's the situation?
They're like any other
Honestly, I
punks.
don't know what the situation is.
I'll
Yeah, no, just leave that there. You know what? Okay, here we go. You are actually out of EP. That is bullshit. Here. Let me,
Threat range.
No point overthinking it.
so you need to move down here before you die. Thank you.
Let's see.
Within enemy threat range.
What next?
Then we need EP.
Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur.
Limiter removal.
Oh, now I'm mad.
What to do?
They're like any other punks.
Yeah, we're going. Yeah, we're doing it. Okay.
Let's see. Unbelievable.
Yeah, you do
I'm
limiter
acting
removal
like an
too.
amateur. Now it's a real fight. What
They're gonna die, Chronos. Oh yes, yes they are. But hopefully they're gonna go down fucking fighting.
Number 10,
What do
moving
I
out.
do?
Yeah, put that up there so they get healed.
Stay on guard.
Stay on target.
Plan.
You know what? They get this as well.
Shields up. Much obliged. They don't
What's
stand
the
a
Summon.
Sentinel number 14, transmitted. Number, what to do?
Shield emitter.
Target on my back here. I'll make it work.
Threat range.
Unbelievable.
You need to charge your EP.
This is all pretty sweet. This isn't so hard.
There's too many flare things. I guess I'll just do this.
Score!
Nope. They're like any other punks. I'll try.
How many use do I have? Times 2. Okay, great. Do that. I have 1 use. Okay, never mind. What do I know, right? Yeah, get up there.
Come on. Get bent.
Do get bent indeed.
Lend us a hand. Come on!
Next move.
Next move is shield matrix.
Thanks.
Just the, he's gonna start punching the shit out of him now because he doesn't have a goddamn choice. I get a back attack? No. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
I'll take them down quick.
Guardian. I need you to move up.
Just... Number 14, thank you. What to do? I'll tag. What's the
Stop
situation?
dropping the menu. I need you to move. Keep moving up.
So, what's my next move?
EMP stunner.
I'll handle this. Was that okay? Number 14, what's the situation?
The situation, I need you to drop a goddamn guardian on his ass.
Class is in session. Get bent.
This is actually the closest we've gotten to actually doing some real fucking damage to this thing. Oh my god, we might actually win.
What to do? What's the situation?
Guys, I don't want to get my hopes up just yet.
Got a target on my back here.
But we might actually goddamn win. How are you not up there yet?
Do this,
That's it.
right?
I'll try.
Fuck it, rush attack.
Come on.
Oh my god.
Termination of high quad EX Dymo signature.
Oh my god. Dudes and dudettes and everyone else. I just poked my eye rubbing it. Ow. Dude, okay. Holy fuck. I guess the strategy was charging it with 2 people and spamming shield.
Aegis will activate.
What the fuck are those bipedal assholes doing? Are they just walking in circles?
What's happening? Is everything still running? The processing is complete. It looks like it worked. The mainframe is responding.
Really? You mean we actually won?
If that wasn't the final battle, I'm actually worried.
But it's not over yet.
Defended the 3rd area. My god. So, yeah. A few attempts, a lot of hours. Yeah. So, yeah. I don't know. Oh, god. You gotta give me an A at least for that.
Can't relax yet. The next battlefield awaits.
Oh. A, okay, good. Mission accomplished. Oh, is that actually it? Holy fuck. That was a difficulty spike. A new area has been unlocked. No. No. Oh, no. Fuck. Alright, you know, we're just gonna go with this team.
We're up against the wall here. Would really love a clue about what's gonna happen. How much do you know about universal control?
It's universal. Can use it on any
Well,
TV.
it manages the world, right? Keeps things running smooth, keeps us thinking we're from our own eras. So why would it let some crazy disaster like this go unchecked? What, you're saying it's not working? Universal control is still operating. If it wasn't, we wouldn't be getting headlines of this happening around the world.
So, the system doesn't think this is unusual?
No, I would guess not.
That's right. Because it's checking it against the decode inside you. It convinces the system that's a normal process. That's when the Deimos appear. Universal Control has no idea it's under attack.
The mainframe gets taken over before it can even register anything. It forces a manual system reset.
If it was aware of any of this, it'd never let this situation even happen.
It still hasn't picked up on the problem? This whole giant robot apocalypse thing is kinda hard to miss.
The Aegis severs the link. It can't detect any of this.
Cutting off its connection to its nerves. Like a doctor's anesthetic before the knife.
Yeah, if they use enough
It's numb to
anyways.
the intrusion. And that's why we have to wake it up and show it the threat. We have to make the system understand this is not normal. It's a state of emergency. So how do we do that? I can broadcast the terminal link signal from the command ship I'm on. By routing the signal through here, I can reconnect the link severed by the Aegis. That should make Universal Control finally realize what's going on. So this was your big fallback plan? Yes. It's the only option we have left. And that'll fix all of this? We won't have to fight anymore? Not yet. You've still still got 5 minutes and 44 seconds until the...
Do I gotta hold out for 5 minutes?
If the final terminal is taken over before then, when the world gets reset, you'll all vanish along with it. This is the moment of truth. The final battle. Please, protect us.
Dog, I thought the other one was a good enough final battle. Defend the terminal until the mainframe activates.
Target confirmed. Thanks.
Alright.
Lend us a hand.
I'm assuming this is
Always think
scripted.
ahead. Backup deployed.
Why do you think that, Chronos? Well, maybe not. Scripted is probably not the right word for it.
Let's get him. What's the situation?
There's no timer like a boss fight, obviously. But it just said defend until it's operational, right? So if we don't have a timer, I'm assuming there's an invisible timer
Let's get him.
somewhere. Then, is there any big boys that can blow up? A bunch of flyers. Maybe I'll wait till that thing drops.
How do you do this?
What do I do?
Honestly, you just stay here for right now.
This isn't so hard. I'll beat you.
What next?
Here you go.
I'll make it
Okay.
work.
Let's get him.
Missile. I mean, that's a lot of them. But I think I want to do this one. Maybe? Ah, you know what? Let's do this one.
Show you.
What's up?
Do a flare torpedo like here, I
How's
guess.
this?
Probably you an EMP thing. Like right now. Destroy all those missiles.
Signatures from above.
Oh, now we got some big boys.
Good. Hit.
I'm getting targeted. Take them down quick.
Who's being targeted?
Deploying decoys.
Hey, can you punch the shit out of this dude? Thank you.
Take this. Yes. Bow down.
Bow down.
By now.
Sure, get all these guys.
Right here. Take it. Damn good.
Hey, you know what? It's time for another EMP, I think.
Destroyed.
Always think ahead.
Guys, I think this is gonna be kind of hard.
Good. What do I do?
Honestly, you do the best you could possibly do, my friend.
I'm right here. Yeah. Got a target on my back here.
Get a target on all of our backs, dog. You know what? Repair.
Please, help us.
I guess life comes at you fast.
No. Rush attack that guy.
Here it comes.
The last adjustments are going smoothly. Just hold out a little longer.
I'm doing my best.
They're like any other punks.
Here?
I'm right here. Get bent. You like that? This could get ugly. This place is practice round's over.
Enemy threat range.
I think this hits all the missiles.
You're just small fry. Yes. Enemy down.
So, what's my next move?
Honestly, I have no idea.
I'll
That?
handle this.
Just spam the EMPs.
What's the situation?
Drop sentries.
I'll try.
Maybe I should have brought Nat in her missile rain.
I'm right here. Yeah. Here's the plan.
We die.
How's this?
I've got to do this.
Oh, you know what? Guardian.
Please, help us.
I guess life comes at you fast.
Pretty much just keep spamming the EMPs around the terminal so no one gets, like, bombed.
No point overthinking it. Die already. Get bent. See ya. Here they
Didn't
come.
want to be ya. Iori, god damn it.
I guess these guys don't fight by now. I'll try.
Okay, you know what? That's right, EMP.
No point overthinking it.
And I guess just do that.
The practice round's over.
Mode active.
I guess you do nothing too.
What's optimal?
I guess you charge.
Thank you.
I guess you,
This is all pretty
I don't know, attack?
Let's do this.
Kind of want to put that like repair emitter thing down.
Did you see that? Oh, come on, that
Like right here?
Please, help us.
That easy.
And then like a shield emitter, like right here.
Deploying decoys.
Take this.
And then you do like EMP surround.
Like an amateur, you're just small fry. How's that? Bow down.
And then like other Tomy, could you show up please and like
Threat range.
I'll handle this.
do anything?
Yes! Lend us a hand.
At least the EMP isn't working.
Thank you, I'll make it work. You're just small fry. A fine hit. Senseless. They're like any other punks.
I guess?
I'm right here. Got him. You like that?
Processing is halfway done. You've all come.
Are you effing my A right now?
I know you can do this. What's the situation?
Situations, I'm gonna get really mad
Help.
at Idle Tomy in a second.
What's optimal? Stay on guard. How's this? Enemy. What's next?
I don't know. I don't know.
Work. Get easy. What now? I'm right here. Take it. Got a target on the practice round's over. You're just small.
Okay, now I'm assuming our repair or shield EMP is down.
Focus.
Let's put another one down just for funsies.
Help us. What's my next move?
I don't know. I don't know what our next move is.
Used to fight. Okay.
Sentinel number 10.
Always think ahead.
Mode active.
Here.
Don't like me. I'll make it work.
No, you stay inside this, please.
You're just small fry. A fine hit. Is that they're after me with a target like this?
Enemy threat range.
Deploying decoys.
This could get ugly.
Oh yeah, it could get ugly. It won't though, it's fine.
Please, help us.
Next move. How's this? That easy? Come on. What next?
You don't have that.
This place isn't safe.
Turn this around. This is all pretty
They don't stand a chance.
Okay. We're having a hard time.
I'm right here. Got him. That all you got?
The terminal is being what they would call completely fucked.
Defensive mode active.
Need help.
And more of these?
Focus.
I don't.
We can do this. Right? Lend us a hand.
What do I do? No point over
Life support final processing at 75%.
We're in the final stretch. Please don't give up. Protect us.
No. I refuse.
No. Let's see. You're just small.
I refuse.
Second. You're just so good.
Let's turn this around.
Yeah, okay, we can turn this around. There goes all your EP again.
Get out.
How do I
Threat range.
More repairing.
help us?
Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur.
Yeah, no, you're good, dog. You're doing more damage than everyone else right now.
Is that...
Hey, at least the terminal stopped melting, so that's good.
Deploying decoy.
Oh, do we have a song now?
Stay on guard. Done it. Backup deployed. I can't get her like any other punks.
Except they have mechs and long-range missiles, and they're melting my face.
Just watch. I guess life comes comes at you fast.
I mean, that is the lyrics to Hulk Hogan's song. You're right.
Humanity, the terminal.
Warning. Terminal corruption rate increased.
That's fine. It's okay.
Lend us a hand. They're attacking here.
I'm assuming we'll be fine.
Come right here.
It's at 40%. It's fine.
What's my next move? This is
Defend. That's your next move.
Next, they're after me. What next?
Within enemy threat range.
You're just small.
Did I just? Okay, no, I moved there. Great.
I guess these guys don't like me.
Defend.
Defensive mode active.
Shield emitter.
deploying decoys. I'm getting targeted. Go away.
Unbelievable. You're just small fry.
Okay, that was actually good timing on that E-piece run. You see how many missiles that was?
Emergency escape preparations complete.
Are we done?
Universal control suspended. Interlocutor. Link disconnected.
We good? Still analyzing. Gameplay better not be
What
done.
happened? I don't see
It's
anything.
blocked.
Where is everyone?
Right here.
Aye.
I can't tell what's going on outside.
It's
How about
spacey.
you?
Same here. My Sentinel's not responding.
I can't even get out of mine. Still stuck in this damn cockpit.
That's not a cockpit.
Relax, everyone.
Tsukasa Okino? You're alive?
And not just me. Tamao-san's safe too. Even if she's still out cold.
Oh, really?
Tamao-san's alright? Really?
I know you've all been assuming these are the Sentinel cockpits, but they're not. They've always been something else entirely.
Then, where are we?
If my communications are reaching you, that means you're now outside Universal Control.
You're saying we're out of that virtual city space? Does that mean this is the real world? Real world? What are you talking
Oh,
about?
dog, it was all
The
simulation.
5 sectors, you know? They're artificial worlds. We've been living in a virtual reality. That wasn't real? We were born within the simulation. We spent our whole lives in a waking dream. And now, we're finally awake. We're back in reality.
Wait, Jiro-kun. Aren't we supposed to be on a different planet now? That was like the whole point of interstellar development, wasn't
Pretty
it?
sure it didn't go as planned.
Minami's right. This is a whole different planet. And I think we're in one of the 5 sectors. Almost, Amikuchi-kun. This isn't Earth. But I don't think it's a residential district at ground level. I think it's a pod facility, where we've all been sleeping.
We're pod people.
So, does that mean everything up until now was just one big illusion?
Even if that's true, what we lived was real. What we felt was real. This was Fluffy's plan all along.
Haru's here?
Well,
No, Miwa's not real,
Hiro's
actually.
plan. The one he brought from the ruined world. It was your only chance. No other escape plan had any possibility of survival. By reconnecting the terminal link, the mainframe detects abnormal conditions. It then initiates the emergency escape procedure. That's what he found out.
So that was 426's plan.
But there was one more issue that prevented escape. Namely, your bodies. You weren't ready to live outside of the pods.
What? Is that what this cockpit was for?
You couldn't survive outside that environment. Your bodies needed conditioning to sustain your lives unaided. It was a very long process. We had to give you all the preparation time you needed.
So, are we done cooking in here? Can we get out yet?
Yes. The growth process has finally come to an end.
Do you have clothes waiting for us, or are we all just gonna be
What happens to
naked?
everyone else back in the city? I knew you would ask me about that. It's part of why I didn't explain the details sooner, but are not human. They only exist within the simulation. All 1.2 million people. Everyone who lived in those sectors. They were all AI. Created and managed by Universal Control. That's not going to be easy to accept. If it's any comfort to you, the professor saved all their data. They haven't been erased. They all still exist.
But they're still
Please,
in the simulation?
no more secrets. What was this whole
So we're gonna like load it up like The
development
Sims and see
project
how they're doing?
for? Was all this stuff with the kaiju part of the plan? Testing us? Actually, it might have been because of the old me. The Ryoko Shinonome of 2188 tried to sabotage the plan. Maybe that's why the Daimos appeared.
I thought it was Okino's fault.
She was sick of humanity. Sick of the despair.
I saw the logs from those who were there in the final days. And the end was truly horrific.
So what can we expect from this new planet? I think we're due some basic information if we're going to live here.
It is approximately 1,200 light years from Earth, in the direction of the Virgo constellation. The planet is RS-13 Alpha. It has 2 moons.
Ooh, cool. Is
The
it
time
Endor?
elapsed since departing the solar system is...
Okay, that's good for now. Any more of this crap and my head's gonna explode.
If you say so. In any case, this will be your new Earth. The satellite's about to enter the atmosphere. In a couple moments, you'll lose your connection to the command ship. But before that, please allow me to offer a word of apology. I believed this plan would be impossible. After all, some of you had never even piloted a Sentinel before. I thought I would just throw everything into the plan. That way I could at least end this with no regrets. But, against all odds, you pulled
I
off.
mean, the second to last battle took a while.
Apology may come. It's humanity who always seems to make miracles come true. You've done well, children of mankind. Once you're out of your pods, I can't talk to you anymore. But I'll always be watching over you from my place in the sky. Don't ever forget that.
I'll always be watching. Creepy, right?
If you're watching this footage, that means Project Ark was a success. You have left Earth behind. But you are now on a planet terraformed to be a second Earth. Probes were scattered into space in search of viable planets. I can't say how far your planet is from Earth, but even the closest candidate planet is 12 light years away. It may have been tens of thousands of years. No, it's likely an even more astronomical amount of time has passed. Unfortunately, by the time you watch this, humanity will have gone extinct. In the end, we couldn't save Earth from ruin. But you are our reincarnations, our successors. And you stand on an
I don't know if that's what
uncharted world
reincarnation
full
stands
of new
for.
hope.
We're
Having
clones,
reached
right?
18 years of age, you'll now undergo a 2-year program of special training. This will give you some vital knowledge for daily life and future development. Once you're finished with that program,
I hope you have like a farming program installed in
finally
there.
take your first steps into your new homeland.
Because we're gonna need to be able to farm and hunt.
Hello, everyone. I am Tamao Kurabe.
Hi.
My specialty is AI, and that's what I'll be providing in this program. As I've been asked, I'll provide what explanation I can. We're transporting a massive cache of genetic information to the new world. There will be cloning and species restoration efforts for all kinds of flora and fauna.
So we're not gonna have to do the whole Adam and Eve thing.
15 of you, however, will be direct descendants, generated from those who survived this ordeal. Together, you will rebuild the human race anew. However, mostly be left to their own devices. We cannot say the same of you remaining humans. After all, what makes us human is the succession and evolution of our culture and knowledge. These you will inherit from us and cultivate. While you grow and gestate within your life pods, you will be dreaming and learning about life on Earth.
Why'd you pick 1945 though for one of the sectors?
We may never know for sure if this will succeed, but if it does work, that would truly be a dream come true. If you are out there somewhere, if you can hear me, please keep weaving the tapestry. Keep the history of humanity alive.
I mean, I can like maybe right after World War II would have been great, but not when you're still fighting it.
So those
Not before Japan gets nuked, anyways. Jesus Christ.
I guess the idea was for us to step outside at 20 years old. It's so dark.
No, it's not. That's really bright.
The pod opened. Where is everyone?
In the pods?
Here.
Thank you for not having nipples.
Your eyes will get used to the light outside in no time.
So we're all just naked, huh?
You're the last one awake, Jiro. Everyone's already outside. Come on.
They didn't pack clothes here? They can grow people but not clothes?
What's the matter? You look so surprised.
Just thinking. This must be the real you, Yakushiji.
Do I seem that different?
You don't have glasses on.
Now I can feel you next to me. I can feel your heart.
So wait, do they just like project glasses and hair accessories onto the pictures?
With real hands. Real skin. So, it's all over. What do we do now?
Probably get some clothes.
Let's go join the others. This plan was meant to save the human race.
I guess if we're gonna rebuild humanity, we don't really need clothes, huh? Well, this is nice. Still don't know why they didn't have a thing to build clothes, actually. Grow a person, you can't make clothes?
We're going to live.
A journey's end, a new beginning. Jab. Oh, okay. Sure, I thought there was going to be more to that for some reason. But yeah, and I guess that would be a proper place for the credits. All right. Jesus Christ, that second to last battle was really hard compared to everything else in the game. My God, the difficulty spike. Just insane. Like compared to, it took a lot of tries compared to everything else. Yeah, and a lot of those tries took many minutes. Jesus, okay. This is probably, I don't know, this is probably the last thing I'm recording today. I was gonna say, I kind of figured we would be ending the series sometime today, so I was gonna start recording something else today, but no, it's actually, the sun is setting. The sun's getting low, big guy. Oh, there we go. Hi. Oh, God damn it, it's Ida.
Reboot complete. Universal control appears to be operating normally.
Things seem fine here as well. The terminal connected without any issues.
Sector 4 has come back online.
I knew you could do it, Ida-kun. After all that, I'm glad I gave you full control.
Tomi, I have to know. I assumed you'd hate me after everything. That you'd think me a monster.
What is...
I was alone after I shifted to the command ship, but in my darkest hour. Do you know whose ID I relied on?
Nenji's?
Shu Amiguchi's.
Because no matter what form he takes, There's one man I've always counted on. It's you, Ida-kun. It's always been you. Don't you know that by now?
All I ever wanted was to be with you.
So I manipulated
If it's possible,
Ryoko
I'd like to join
and
you,
stirred up a lot of shit.
wherever you are.
You'd come here? That would be great. But maybe it should wait until after all the sectors are back.
Is that all? I'll have it done in a heartbeat. You doubt me?
No doubts at all.
I got a few doubts.
The man I fell in love with can do anything. The command ship is about to cross the horizon. It'll be goodbye. At least for another 14 hours.
Yes. But until we're cut off, could I hear you sing again?
Okay.
So wait, I'm assuming the simulation's back online then? Hi?
Look at that. Never thought I'd be back here. You really never cease to amaze me.
Why were you... What?
So, how's life on the outside?
It's been 5 years since we exited the simulation. We now have 2 bases established above ground. Somehow, we've achieved some measure of stability.
Like
The
5 of you.
facilities are now operational.
Or 15 of you, not
We're learning
5.
all kinds of new technologies.
Ryoko and I have a new project. We're looking into using the pods to recreate the people of this city.
We found research notes from Ryoko Shinonome, the genetic engineer. Now we know enough to manipulate genetic information. It's definitely possible. Don't you agree? Sounds familiar. From before the plan, right?
Why are you blushing?
Suppose she was working on something like that. So you want to use the pods to make AI into true humans? I don't know when we'll be ready, but even if it takes years, we want them to see the second Earth. We'd welcome them. Well then, sounds like you're doing just fine. I guess I won't need to step in and lead you after all. I've heard a lot about you, Professor. Could we ask you to review our research? Well, I suppose you did win the bet. Fine. I can manage a peer review.
Thank you, Professor Morimura.
Is he back here too?
Yes. Miura is also here.
Then I'm going to have to visit him. We're family, after all.
Please, wait. Allow us to accompany you.
You're 4.
Let's go, Ryoko.
You need guardians.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're gonna make bodies for the AI people? Hi, Miwa.
Miwa-chan! Iori-chan? Miwako! Usami-chan too! What's gotten into you two? Oh, Miwa-chan. I just saw Natsuno-chan, and she was a crying mess too. I'm just really glad to see you, Miwako. What do you mean? I really, really missed you. You're acting so strange, Usami.
I'm glad Miwa's gonna be able to live outside someday.
Let's go out to eat. Any of your favorite places. Yeah, our treat. What?
Oh, you probably...
What's going on?
Oh, did you give yourself the Moolah code?
Ninji-kun.
Hey, Miwako. Long time no see. Whoa. Usami.
What?
This is how you used to look?
Why? Falling for me all over again?
Jeez, I forgot you used to be so... flat.
Wow, Nenji.
Man, am I lucky you filled out.
Wow, Nenji.
You're such an ass. You know, I didn't forget you calling me Dogface. Screw you, Captain Pompadour. Anyhow, I'm not coming home tonight. So you better finish up and go. You're watching the kids. Kids? Whoa. Let's step over here, Miwa-chan. What was that about?
No, don't worry about it.
Nothing.
Are these clone kids or you just pups them out?
Usami-chan, come on. Sorry. Where did A go? You know, he's never been great with this stuff. Antisocial as always, huh? He said he was gonna hang back and monitor everyone's pods. Oh well. Are you two saying you both have boyfriends now?
Oh, Miwa.
What? No, of course not. Don't worry about all that, okay? Today's just for us girls. What do you feel like eating?
Well, there you go. All's well that ends well.
You gonna go beat up those bullies?
I mean, duh, man. I was inside your nano machines. Of course I'd be.
Yeah, I kind of figured you were gonna
That's
live.
how I came out of the pod with you, too.
We'd never have come so far without
what?
you, Izumi-san. After all you did to get the new
You
facility.
came out of the pod too?
Hey, come on, man. Remember, I'm Kyuta Shiba here.
Got it. Shiba-kun.
Man, look at this, Juro.
So wait, what? Was there two
Everything
Juros in
used
there?
to be.
Still, there are definitely gonna be some inconsistencies. We basically forced a reset to right before the disaster.
You worry too much, Juro. Inconsistencies aren't a big deal.
They can be.
Universal Control can handle that stuff.
I guess so.
My data's all in this place now anyway. So you're gonna be on your own from now on.
Oh, so you weren't.
Oh yeah, almost
in the-
forgot.
What?
The one I got today is gonna blow your mind. What do you say? Movie night?
Of course.
He just puts it in, it's just a sex tape with a Chihiro.
Megumi.
Wow. I guess I didn't realize how rugged you'd become in these last 5 years. You're so cute back here.
But you? You're as gorgeous as you always were.
Frickin' gross.
Yeah.
Is that why you two came back here? To slobber all over each
Oh,
other?
that'd be weird.
Barf.
Oh, that'd be
Over each
weird.
other like brain-dead love
Honey, what do you want to do tonight? I don't know. You want to go to a simulation when we're teenagers and
This is so
flirt and get it
boring.
on? Like,
Please, do you really have to act like that now?
Ah, fine. Guess I'm just a third wheel here anyway.
Shiba-kun, you should come over to our house later.
I'll have a feast ready.
You know I love that cat food.
You'd better show up tonight.
principal just shows up like, no hugging! Not in school.
Oh, Kitaro. Hey, Nenji. I certainly remember that hairstyle. Best one there is. You waiting for Natsuno? Yes, we're supposed to meet up here. Yeah, I can see it. Gonna be wrapped around her little finger for life. Whoa!
Ogata! Been waiting for you.
Wajima.
Put him up, asshole. We're gonna settle this beef once and for all.
Wait a minute. Really? You've been waiting all this time? For me?
What? Yeah?
God damn it. This is the most beautiful shit I ever heard.
What the hell's your problem?
Wajima, dude. God, it's good to see you too, man.
I'm gonna punch your lights out.
Yeah, do it. Give me your best shot. Anything you want, man.
Hey, boss. I think he's crying. Oh, Gata. You okay, man? You didn't eat something bad, did you?
Oh my god, she's got a skirt!
Kitaro-kun?
Natsuno-san,
I just had to stop by the lockers.
your eyes are red. Were you crying?
Well, yeah, 'cause I finally got to see him again.
Hey.
He was restored? With everything he had before the erasure?
Well, except before the disaster,
It's
right?
all right. And he's got all his data. The same data that we're still using today. He's always been saving us.
We've only been able to return here thanks to you. We owe you so much.
She's just like, who are you people?
Love you are the incredible ones.
So wait, do you remember everything that happened even though it was reset?
How would you like to enter my nanomachines and go to the outside world?
You'd take me?
Yeah, PJ. I've got room for you in my nanomachines too.
Maybe. Maybe. Let me think about it.
Can you just get him his
Well,
own
for
body?
now, should we get going?
So, where are you taking me today?
I'm taking you home. It's about time you met my parents. They've got to meet my future husband.
What? Right now?
Not-chan!
Yuki-chan, did you just get here?
Konatsu was so fussy today. Took forever to get into the pod.
Cause Konatsu loves mommy so much.
Is that your kid?
She looks just like you know? Spitting image of you when we were kids. When I look at her, sometimes I feel like she's as much your kid as mine.
Well, I don't know if I had any hand in it.
Anyway, I heard the news. Finally getting hitched, huh? Gotta say, Keitaro needs to unclench a little.
I'm just trying to take this seriously.
You don't gotta
This is a
clench
chance
though.
to
You're gonna
take
pop a roid, man.
responsibility.
You definitely take it more seriously than somebody I know. Okay, so, when's the big day?
Well, for today, I'm just taking him to see my folks.
Wow, meeting the in-laws? Man, now that takes me back. I wonder how your mom's doing. Let's go see her.
What about you, Kun?
What about that sleazebag?
What do you do?
Yuki. Here you are.
Amiguchi-kun.
Oh, come on. We came out all this way and you're still mad? Nothing even happened.
Did you seriously hit on Shinonome-san?
Really?
After all this shit about always being on the
I
ladies'
knew it!
side, too.
No, it was just some leftover crap from Tetsuya Ida's
Oh, that's a good
memories.
excuse, man.
I don't want to hear it. Konatsu's all I need.
Yeah, you're right. I've been a real idiot. Now I've got a wife and daughter I'd give anything to see happy.
I think you get one of those now. I think the wife's
I'd never find anyone better
kind
than
of on
you
the outs
anyway.
here.
Not in this time, or any other.
Look, you can't smooth talk me. You don't get off that easy.
You know, I've been wanting to show you my place here.
Well, too bad. I'm going to Nachan's place. Let's go.
Give me a call later. I'll come pick you up on the bike.
Go on, Yuki-chan. You should spend some
Honestly,
time
it sounds like she shouldn't.
Fine. If you really think so, Nachan.
If he's flirting with
I'll give him a
Ryoko,
call.
fuck him.
Maybe.
Also, you can't really blame it on the
This is
Ida
it,
data,
Malson.
man.
See? It's been 40
Ida
years.
was only using her. It's not like he actually had any feelings.
Yes, this certainly brings back memories.
Sector 5 is almost restored too. When it's ready, we should take Keitaro back on a visit home. Just the three of us.
It makes me think, if we really came this far in just 40 years, then we can rebuild our future out there too.
Hijiyama-kun. So this is why you left me behind? Sneaking off for a date? You must think you're a real playboy now.
Finally here, Okino? As usual, you're...
Oh my, how adorable! You're back in the Kiriko-chan dress.
What's the matter, Hijiyama-kun?
A dress isn't enough to get a rise out of me anymore. It's been 5 whole years, you know? I've come a long way.
You still don't get it? Come on, think about it. This is a virtual world. It's not just the clothes. I can be whatever I want here.
What? Wait, you don't mean...
Hey, check if you want.
Oh, Jesus.
You can't just tell me to...
What? Now, of all times, you lose that confidence?
You absolute cad! You know that's not the issue here. Ugh, what am I supposed to do?
You haven't given in yet after 5 years?
Takatoshi-san, you really do like Okino-kun, don't you?
I don't know about that.
Well, this is a Takatoshi-san I'm
What?
not used to. A bit more dramatic these days, isn't he? Who might this be?
2 Tamao-sans?
Yeah, this is number 18.
So
No,
the
she's not
Tamao-san
blonde.
from the loop before us.
Her mind is housed inside this android.
Ah.
It's not like she's a stranger, so I brought her back too.
How do you do? So you're the other me. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Well, anyhow, no point just standing around here. Let's go outside. You seriously brought her here? This gross, shady old shack?
I've seen
I
worse.
knew you were a lost cause when it comes to dates, but this is just sad. Or were you gonna jump her?
You really are positively shameless, aren't you?
Ah, well, I suppose I'd better step in. Here, if you want to know where couples go, I'll show you around. Number 18, Timao-san's all yours.
We'll be just fine.
Wait a minute, what's all this about couples?
Come on, let's go.
Why should I listen to you?
Stop being such a baby already.
I still don't quite understand. I don't know what it was like for all of you, or maybe I just want to know what really came of all our efforts. Then let's talk. It'd be my pleasure to explain. It took an incredible amount of time, but what they achieved truly was a miracle.
Honestly, I kind of want to see the outside world. What you got going on more? Like that one shot of it looked kind of cool.
Sorry to keep you waiting. What's up, Ms. Morimura?
So, what is this about? I hope you have an explanation, Juro.
It's about a promise. I told you I'd rescue you. You still remember?
Yes. I remember.
I know it took a while, but I was hoping we could have a fresh start.
A fresh start?
Yeah. Didn't we make another promise? We said once the dust finally cleared, we'd talk, right?
I remember that too.
There was one more thing. You probably don't remember this one, so I'll just say it again. I love you.
That I don't remember. But I remember being in love with you. I'd never forget that.
Oh, okay. Oh, Sekigahara and Megumi, walk in, please. They'd probably understand, but it'd be funny. No? Okay. All right, so it is post-commentary Chronos time. Initially, I did have some comments here, and we kind of went through like the extra. Well, we didn't go through, but we saw like the extra combat that loaded up and everything like that. But I decided to do post-commentary right now because I was just kind of, I guess, tired when I finally got to this point, because I kind of just rushed through the post-game like conversations that I usually have. So let's go ahead and start with it. Well, you know, how did I enjoy the game? I actually really like this game. It was fun. The combat was all right. It was good. I wouldn't say it was the greatest combat. I actually had different expectations of the combat before I came into this game. I kind of, for some reason, thought it was going to be more like a standard strategy type game, like, you know, Final Fantasy Tactics, or I guess it would be better to compare it to like SD Gundam Generations type deal. But it wasn't quite like that. You know, it's still a strategy game, but at the same time, it felt more like a tower defense type mixture to strategy game, right? No, it wasn't pure tower defense. You couldn't just place something down and leave it and keep placing stuff down. You had to actually do stuff, as in like a strategy game. But at the same time, it was not exactly what I was expecting, but I still enjoyed it. It was relatively easy, even on the hardest difficulty, up until the second to last fight, where I just, it was either my Achilles heel or the difficulty was just spiked up. It's been a few days since I've done it, and apparently the missiles were being blocked by the purple stuff above the main dude's head. The range must be a lot higher than that thing, because like I like first, like I think it was one point in the last battle where it's like, okay, maybe I can't hit the big guy directly with it, so I put it to the side of it, so it'll land in like a radius around it, but it still was just nullified. And there was one time, one of my other attempts, where I was trying to kill the shield dudes on the side, and sometimes it just didn't go through, and I was just like, oh my god, like what do you want from me? Yeah, so yeah, it was definitely, I mean, the solution to it was, I guess, pretty easy. Instead of sending one bruiser up there, you'd send two, and Taka and Nenji, and just have them go to town. Just keep the shields up on them. But yeah, no, it was, for the most part, pretty easy. But, you know, occasionally there'll be difficulty spikes, which is appreciated. As for the fourth area, which we're on screen right now with, from what I can tell, it's just wave battles, so I probably just won't be doing that. Like, I'm not really a huge fan of just straight up, you know, wave battles. Like, kind of like the last battle of the game is like, okay, I get what you're trying to do. I'm like, it's scripted, but if like all combat was like that, I was like, you know, I don't think I'd want to keep doing it, right? Once in a while is fine, but constantly is not. Story-wise, I like the story. It's very unique. It is extremely unique. Being told out of order like that. I don't think there's any other game out there that does something like that, where every part of the story is told pretty much out of order like that. There are games out there that do have parts of their story that they show before it actually happens, but it's usually only a part, or maybe even two, but it's never like the entire thing. So that is extremely unique. I liked earlier in the story where it's like they just kept throwing different things, where it's like what it could possibly be. It's like, oh, so this is a time travel story. It's like, okay, no, is it a multiverse story? Are we androids now? Are we in a simulation? It's like, oh, okay, so we are in a simulation, but we're not simulated. The people around us are simulated. I also love the movie references, like the EXT, the Claire Terminator references and stuff like that. That stuff was really good. As for like understanding the story, for the most part, you know, I get it. The life pod stuff at the end, the growth pods, I was like, okay, so we're kind of just the Matrix a little bit, but we're the last of actual humanity, and we're going to a different planet. Okay. I definitely did not see that part coming through the story. I kind of figured at some point we were going to realize it was just all a simulation and something was going to happen to kind of tie it all together. But I guess just pretty much it being, you know, we're in the simulation to pretty much build us to continue humanity, and then kaiju come, destroy it all, and it would just be like kind of reset. And then they would start over growing, I guess, us again, but we would be different people. I'm not really, you know, I don't really like the fact that, like, Ida got a happy ending, but everyone got a happy ending, apparently, so it is what it is. The romance of the story, like, I don't know, man. I like Nenji's and Tomi's, Taka's and Okino's were good. I didn't really have a problem with Nat and Itaru, but at the same time, I wouldn't say it was a good love story. I kind of actually felt like, even just sitting on it for a few days, I was like, I think Natsuno probably, I don't know, it seemed like Natsuno had more involved with like BJ than the actual, like, the human, the new, like, Itaru. I don't know. It wasn't bad. Like, I wouldn't put it in the same ballpark of like freaking Iori's love story or, you know, Jiro's Megumi's. I didn't really like Shu's and Yuki, and I definitely feel validated in that after the post scene where apparently Shu's is going around flirting with Ryoko for some reason and lying about it because he doesn't, like, Ida didn't care about Ryoko like that. He was manipulating Ryoko. At no point in the story did it show Ida actually having legitimate feelings, which thankfully that's true. Like, maybe in 2188, but even then we saw a video of Ryoko being like, he was lying to me, he was just using me, and then she went and did what she did. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so I guess there's like, I like 2 of the love stories. I'm kind of middling on 2 of them, and I didn't like 2 of them. Yeah, I mean, definitely, I guess, can't please everyone when it comes to like certain love stories, but definitely, I don't know. I never liked that love at true sight bullshit, and not true sight, but first sight. It was Dungeons and Dragons, but at the same time, it's like freaking the whole part of Iori's thing. He's like, oh, he's so cute. I love him. Oh, what's his name? I don't know yet. Like, oh, okay. Now, it's been a while since I was a teenager, so I'm sure there was a time where I saw a girl and I was like, oh my god, she is beautiful. I love her. I have to marry her. But at the same time, pretty sure I wasn't that stupid, but maybe I was. It's more lust, right? There's definitely that is definitely a thing. Being in like lust with someone, sure. You see someone, they're physically attractive to your standards, and you are just like, okay, that person, they are extremely hot. It's humanity for the most part. Like 90% of people, that's happens to them at some point. They see someone that is extremely attractive to them. Then they're just like, Jesus Christ, I want to get to know this person because they are so hot. Sure, that's not a good way to base a relationship off of. You want to still get to know the person, but you know, that's how relationships can start. But to just go from, wow, they're cute, to I love you without even knowing their name is like, oh my god. For the Juro one, it was more of just like, even rewatching the scenes, like, they needed a few more scenes, at least for me to be like, oh, okay, so he actually cares about her. Because you could have replaced Megumi with pretty much anyone at that point, and I still would have been like, what are you talking about, dude? What do you mean you love her? But anyways, it is what it is. Graphically, beautiful game. I really like just the art style of it. I do kind of wish there was a few more like graphics for certain things, like climbing stairs, or we didn't do it that often, but it would have been a nice touch instead of just fading to black. But you know, I believe this was the same style of like Odin Spear. I think we mentioned at the beginning of the game. Odin Spear or Spire? I should play that game. I heard it was really good. Yeah, music was good. No, I wouldn't say there was anything that really stood out musically for me. There was like a couple of good songs in there, themes in there. But for the most part, it wasn't, you know, it wasn't something I'd be like, oh, I need to download this song and listen to on repeat. But, you know, it was all right. Voice acting was really, really good. They did this during the Corona times, which, you know, it's kind of impressive how good it ended up being in terms of like the actors having to do it from their homes and on their own equipment. So yeah, it came out really, really well. Is there anything else? I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, I can list off the characters I liked, like as a tier list type there. I mean, I wouldn't really be tier list because I'm not gonna go through and like list all my character likes for reasons, I guess. But I guess from protagonist standpoints, I really enjoyed Nenji, Tomi, Natsuno. I liked Taka and Okino together. Kind of separately, they were like, but together they were hilarious like all the times. I kind of like the teasing from Okino to Taka. Did I mention Yuki already? I like Yuki. And I guess I'm kind of like, so like 2 characters that I didn't like at the beginning, like Ryoko and Sekigahara, I liked more at the end. I wouldn't say they were in my favorite characters, but I definitely wouldn't say I didn't like them, so they were just kind of like middling characters. They earned points near at the end. Ryoko earned a lot of points when she shot Ida, which was great. Oh, that's fantastic. I mean, she did it out of jealousy, which is not good. You know, shouldn't encourage that, Chronos, but at the same time, she shot Ida, so high five. Sekihara started off on a bad foot, but at the same time, you go through it, and it's like, oh, okay, I kind of see where he's coming from. And he grew on me. I think it was maybe the way he talked. Maybe that's why I didn't really connect with him in terms of like actual liking his character fully. Somehow he just kind of sounded, well, bored a lot of the times. And I mean, that just could be his personality clashing with like my personality, right? So it's, you know, not gonna jump up on the list there too much. I liked playing as Megumi, who was stalking Juro, but that's not really her character, right? She did have a couple of moments, absolutely, but I'm pretty sure she wasn't putting her hair in his food. So I don't know. It's like, I think I had more fun as Megumi, but that was probably my own headcanon than what it was actually supposed to be. Though she did kind of shoot some people out of jealousy, those with nano machine bots with the magic gun that she had to do, but you know, at the same time, she did follow Iori into the bathroom and bust the cap in the ass. Well, I guess it was like more of her thigh, but still. Yeah, Iori, she started off strong, and I just kind of meh. Goto, he was kind of shady through a lot of the other stories, and getting to his story is just like, his story was full of information, but at the same time, his story was just kind of not much, right? It was like a lot of information, but at the same time, it was short. It really just, it felt like it took place in like maybe 2 or 3 places. Not even. Well, the characters, you're like, you know, going to different places and stuff like that. But yeah, his was pretty much, I don't know. Yeah, it was like his story was definitely necessary, but at the same time, it's like, okay, this is kind of not boring, but like it was lacking, it felt like, to me anyways. I'm not really sure how I feel about like toddler Chihiro still. I mean, you killed your adult clone, who's I guess not real, so I guess it's not killing, and she got revived at the end, but still, so it was, I guess don't get killed there either. But still, you're kind of an asshole. Still not really sure how the whole memory transplant actually works in that case. Like, you didn't obviously erase the little sister of Mira. You mentioned you as like kind of, I guess, I don't know, you had the same memories there, especially when you had the rabbit and you're petting it when you get nervous and shit like that. But I feel like also, I mean, I guess it was just an AI, right? So I don't know. Like, it's like definitely like erasing someone's memories and putting in your own is not cool, dog. Yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting take on resurrection, I guess, because that's not how, like, you don't put, if you put your memories into something, you're not going to be revived. You're, you know, the person now that has your memories might think they're you, but it's not actually you. You're dead still. Like, it's not like you're bringing them back from the dead. So that's, I don't know. It's kind of a weird take. Yeah. But you know, I mean, I guess it works in the style of the story. But yeah, I think that's all I wanted to talk about. We still went on for like a long time for this little post-game little conversation. Be interesting to see if they ever make a sequel to this. I don't know how they would. I guess it couldn't be like, it would have to be like based off them in reality. It wouldn't be able to, unless for some reason they had to go back to the simulation. I don't know. But yeah, okay, that is gonna be it for this series / video. If you liked it, press the like button. If you like me, also press the like button. If you're not subscribed, check out my other videos and just consider it, I guess. If not, thanks for watching. And I hope you all have a great day. Bye!